Rack is a little bit late to the party with this one. Yeah, I know, but do you know what that means? That means more testing of this rifle has been done before it goes on camera. Not just a 2-week test just to rush out a review to get the views. Not me, guys. A thorough test has been done. Hi guys, this is RACKNLOAD and this is the BSA Ultra Pro Wilderness. The BSA Ultra Pro Wilderness. A little bit similar to other Ultras, but it's in the green laminate, which looks super cool. Really like that. Dead nice. Really enjoyed shooting this rifle. I've put a lot of pellets through this rifle. A lot of pellets. Let me read out some specs and we'll have a closer look. So it is a Sidelever PCP, as you can see. It's pretty obvious. It has BSA's new inline regulator. It's got an improved 12-shot magazine. Fully adjustable match grade trigger. I didn't adjust it, I just used it straight out of the box pretty much. Adjustable butt pad, adjustable cheek piece as well. BSA's free floating cold hammer forged barrel. And this one has sling studs fitted at factory, which is always nice. I think a lot of the BSAs do, to be fair. Comes with, well, it comes in this package pretty much. You get the BSA moderator, you get the scope, which is pretty good, to be fair. It is quite good. Accuracy of this rifle has been brilliant. I've really got to say that. It has been really good. But I'll talk about that in a minute. But this is the 177 sub 12 version. But this is the scope is, it's a BSA Armory 6-24 times 44 illuminated reticle. It's a compact scope, second focal plane. It is pretty decent, to be fair. I've really got on well with it. It's just a nice combination. It's really worked well, and I'll show you that in the accuracy. That's pretty much it for your specs. I've not really got weight or anything of this rifle, but I can sort of measure it from tip to toe. You guys like it in imperial and in metric. So what we got, say 38 inches from its longest point. The weight, I've not got a weight. Like I said, I've not got a weight. If I find all that, I'll chuck it in. But in fact, what I'll do, I'll weigh it myself and I'll throw in the weight of this rifle sort of in the corner up there. But let's take a closer look at this then. So taking it from the back, lovely hard rubber but adjustable butt there. Really like that. Comfortable. You got BSA's logo engraved or lasered into the laminate there. There it is on that side. A sling swivel stud, as I mentioned. This is adjustable as well. This butt pad is. There's your adjustment for the cheek piece. I like that. It's ambidextrous. That is that soft rubber, soft touch stuff. That how's that going to stand over the test of time? We all know what this soft rubber, soft touch goes like after a few years. It goes a bit sticky, doesn't it, as it degrades? But I don't know. It's nice. Bit of a sharp edge here. I mean, not that that'll really sort of affect you or anything, but I'm just pointing it out. There is the pistol grip with like a stippled effect going on there. No logo on the bottom. With this being the wilderness, you would have thought it would have been nice to put a bit of a logo on the bottom. And then moving on to the trigger, fully adjustable trigger there. Match grade trigger. We'll give it a pull in a minute. You've got that is that plastic? Yeah, it's a polymer trigger guard there. that's all right. It doesn't really bother me. That is your action screw there to take the rifle out of the stock. Free floating cold hammer forged barrel. I have noticed as well, oh dear, I mean this is, oh no, it's all right, it's a bit of dust. This is kindly on loan from BSA, by the way. But it's right. I thought there's rust on there, but it's not, it's a bit of dust. But free floating barrel, cold hammer forged barrel. There is your air cylinder there with your manometer at the end. That same sort of stippling on the fore end, either side. Nothing underneath. It's sort of smooth underneath. And then you've got the dovetail rail on the Action, which this BSA armoury scope is clamped to. There is your safety catch. It's a BSA Ultra at the end of the day. Side lever cocking. I do like that. Not ambidextrous. You can't switch that around. You can on a lot of other guns, just saying. But what I do like about this cocking lever is the way that the actual handle there does spin. So it's, you know, it's a biathlon style cocking lever. So I do like that. You know, it feels comfortable. It's not rattly at all. It's rock solid, that thing is. You know, a lot of air guns, that is where all the rattle happens. But this on the BSA is super, super solid. So really, really like that. Shot count wise, I've not ran this dry. Not that you should run them dry. Well, I've not far off ran it dry a couple of times, to be fair. I've got a good, oh god, I've run a good few pellets through this. How many times have I filled this up? I've probably filled it up 3 times now. I must have done for at least 400 pellets of different flavours. I've not got an actual shot count. I'll have a click about, see what I can find on that. I always think to myself, I should keep count of shot count. You know, it is a bit of a crucial factor. But with that, I think that's a 200 cc tube on there. Let me have a look. I'm just looking. 232 bar max pressure. I can't quite see it. I'll throw it all in anyway, all in the details. There's your filler area there. Just a good solid rifle. It feels super solid. Let's talk about the most important thing. It's accuracy. That is the most important thing. And I use 7 different types of pellets. Okay. Here's my target. I will roll in footage. First was the H&N Field Target Trophy. A favourite of mine. These are 8.64 grains. This is what we got. I'll just put my thumb there for scale. 3 shot groups at 30 yards. Okay. 177 sub 12. That's H&N Field Target Trophy. Then next up was the, where have I put them? The Norma Golden Trophy Field Target. They are 9.1 grains. That is what I got with these. 3 shot groups again. I only zeroed with the H&M Field Target Trophy. I did not adjust my zero then. I just literally aimed at the same center point on the target. 3 shot groups. I'll roll in footage if you don't believe me. RWS Superdomes. Those are 8.3 grains. That's how they did. They're always a good pellet. Guys have accused me for showing the targets too fast, so that's why I'm going slow showing you these. Okay, next up was the JSB Hades 10.34 grain pellets. These are a bit heavier, so they dropped a little bit lower, but grouping was good. JSB Hades. So same point of aim at the bullseye, but they were landing a little bit low because they're slightly heavier. 3-shot groups. Then we went pretty light then with the Barracuda Green. I always call these the problem child because these are non-toxic. They're not lead. These are actually made of tin. These can be problematic in some guns, but they did really well in this. Really well. Landing a little bit higher because they are lighter. But look at those groups. 3-shot groups. What? Decent. Look at that for a group. That is 3 shots in there. Decent groups with them. Then we jumped on to the JSB Exacts. 8.44 grains. Again, decent groups. Decent groups. And then last but not least, I used the pellets that were supplied with the rifle. The BSA Gold Stars. These are 8.64 grains. Like them as well. So there's your accuracy, guys. Pretty decent. With 7 different types of pellets. You really can't argue with that at all. And in between shooting this rifle, I would in between like types of pellets, so I'd start on the first ones, which is the Field Target Trophy. Once I'd finished with them, I'd go on to the next, or whichever it was, and I'd shoot them a gong for, I don't know, half a dozen pellets, and then I'd do my target, just to get the barrel sort of accustomed to that pellet, so to speak. With the BSA, you do get some good Gucci little bits, to be fair. Well, first of all, let's show you the magazines. BSA's mags. I'm a big fan of them. They're simple. You just literally grab your magazine, push a pellet in, and turn it. And keep going until it's full. And that's all you do. You ain't got to wind it on or anything like that. They stick in nicely with the magazine. Let's move these pellets out of the way. Just get rid of them. Come on, rack. Organise the rack table. I know. Let's just cock that. So once you've loaded your pellets into your magazine, the magazine literally just slides in like that. I don't know if you see me then. I think I was a bit off camera. So just slides in, and that's it. That's it. Magazine in. Color coded as well. So blue for the 177. And if you look closely, you can see the counter on the side there. See where you're at. These ones haven't got the last shot stop. So if you don't keep count, you will fire a shot off or a puff of air if you lose count. Okay. So that's that. But magazines, good, solid, reliable magazines. You do get a very nice single shot loader. Often I get these with rifles and I never ever use them, but that's cool. So I've not used that, to be fair, but a very cool feature. This rifle is wearing a mod, as you can see, BSA's own mod. It does come with a muzzle brake as well. It's not really an air stripper as such, but if you want to run it like that, then you can. You get a decent hard case with the BSA as well. It's all cut out, which is really cool. Let's just move some stuff out of the way because it all slides off. You do get some pellets supplied with the rifle. Came with these black stars, BSA black stars. It was a sealed tin, so I didn't want to open that, to be fair. But that's what it comes with. And then you get your warranty and all that jazz with the rifle, and the instructions, which are nice, easy reading, colour photographs, how to load the mags. Pretty decent. I like that. I'd sooner have a manual that big than, like, you know, a pokey little black and white one. You get a gun lock as well, and a few bits of tools, and some seals and some silicone grease by the looks of it. So a decent package, you know, and plus obviously you're getting the scope as well, and the mounts, and the mod. It's a real good setup. Now let's just get that out of the way, guys. Let's give the trigger a pull because it is cocked. So let's see what the trigger is doing. Super light trigger. Let's give that a pull. 0.14.1 ounces on the trigger pull. That's a nice trigger. Yes, I've got to remind myself. That is a nice trigger. Really, really nice trigger. Shooting this thing left-handed because, as you know, guys, I am a lefty. Really nice to shoot. Totally ambidextrous. The stock is, and the feel of the gun, apart from the cocking lever. But as I've said in lots and lots of videos, I'm that used to using a right-handed cocking lever. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I find it an advantage, if anything. But a real nice rifle, guys. Adjustable. I love the cocking lever. I love the way it doesn't rattle. That is solid. There's literally no movement in that cocking lever. You know, on high-end guns, they rattle and flop about. So that is really good. Top points, BSA. Free floating barrel, cold hammer forged. You can't go wrong. A British-made rifle. So, again, that's good. That fact is as well. Just a nice rifle. A nice rifle. Love the coloration. I think what BSA need to do, they need to do something like this, but with a carbon fibre bottle on the front. Probably come away from these cylinders and let's see a carbon fibre bottle version. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe they've done one already. I don't think they have. I've not seen anything BSA. So I think that is the way forward. I think someone's going to say in the comments, they're going to be like, Rack, are you serious? You've not seen this? I'll correct myself. I'll have a click around before I edit and upload this video. And if I've missed something blatantly obvious, I'll correct myself. Okay. Somewhere in text along here. But yeah, I think this carbon fibre version with a bottle, you know, with a carbon fibre bottle would look super, super sexy. It really would. But no, very impressed with this. Accuracy wise, really good. It's British built. What's not to like about that? It's a full combination with a decent scope. The scope, the reticle in the scope, I've got to remind myself, is a Christmas tree. It's Christmas tree right in there. Decent turrets. So I've just had I've had a good experience with this rifle. I've had a good experience. So you have to lift these turrets to move them. Decent zoom on it. Just a good combination. Real good combination. Good accuracy with 7 different types of pellets. If you're looking for something that is ready to go as a good hunter, or even just a target gun, but I think this is well suited for hunting, especially with its coloration. I don't think you can go wrong. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Look out for BSA's new rifle that'll have the carbon bottle on the front. I may have thought of that first, or I may have just missed something totally obvious. Don't know. I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. That's Rack and Load. See ya.